Sentinel is CapBPM's automated testing tool for C8 and for C7. With Sentinel, you can bind your processes at runtime, select the ones that you want, even import complex data types so that you can actually be articulate about what's going through your system by creating synthetic data mappings. You can see the processes are loaded and there's a scenario generated for every possible path. You can set expected inputs and outputs for every step of the way. You can indicate what you want there to be expected results or the actual things that are going in. The randomizer actually uses synthetic data to actually help you build out the testing information that you'll need. And just that quickly, you can run the test and actually see what happens. You can see what the server performance was and what the general test results were. You can go to your configuration and actually create the synthetic data with a fully documented grammatical supporter. You can do analysis, so very much like code analysis tools, they can actually give you a 46-point inspection that tells you about the quality of your project. You can schedule tests to be run in the future, or you can use the API to trigger them from your CI/CD pipeline. In this case, I'm saying I want to run this test from 2 to 3 a.m. I'll run 100 of them. I want this test to be effective from, say, the 29th all the way to, say, the 3rd. And if something goes wrong, I want you to notify me. And you can see that becomes scheduled on the calendar. You can also use an incredibly rich API to drive scenarios headlessly. Your CI/CD pipeline, your other tooling could actually interact with this. And you can even create test suites. So within the context of your scenarios, you can actually group them together into a suite, which is a collection of specific scenarios that can potentially interact with each other. So for example, one could start a process and another one could cancel that same process halfway through. So you see what the effects of all that are. You can document all of this. You can publish it to Confluence. And you can put this in the hands of the business because it's low code.